Imagine a people who watched the last ice age loosen its grip on the earth, who saw giant marsupials disappear, coastlines drown beneath rising seas, and yet never lost their stories. In the remote expanse of Arnhem Land, the ancestors of today's Aboriginal Australians have carried one of the oldest continuous cultures on the planet, stretching back more than 60,000 years. Long before the pyramids of Egypt or the cities of Mesopotamia, small bands of hunter-gatherers moved across northern Australia's savannas, wetlands, and escarpments. Archaeological evidence suggests that their ancestors arrived on the continent at least 60,000 years ago, likely traveling by simple watercraft from Southeast Asia during a time when sea levels were far lower. Australia was part of a larger landmass known as Sahul, connecting it to New Guinea and Tasmania. The journey itself required planning, cooperation, and navigation skills, proof that these early humans were already sophisticated thinkers. When they reached Arnhem Land, they encountered a dramatically different world. Australia during the late Pleistocene was home to megafauna giant kangaroos, enormous flightless birds, and massive wombat-like creatures called diprotodon. The climate shifted repeatedly, swinging between wetter and drier periods as the Ice Age advanced and retreated. Survival demanded intimate ecological knowledge. Over thousands of years, Aboriginal groups developed seasonal movement patterns, following water sources, harvesting yams, fishing in tidal rivers, and hunting wallabies and kangaroos with spears and later with the ingenious returning boomerang. But survival was never just about food. It was about relationship. The land was not a possession, it was kin. In their cosmology, often referred to as the dreaming or dreamtime, ancestral beings shaped rivers, cliffs, animals, and laws. These stories were not myths of a distant past. They were living frameworks for how to behave, marry, hunt, sing, and care for country. Songlines, oral maps encoded in melody, allowed people to navigate vast distances without written language. By singing the land, they remembered it. The rock shelters of Kakadu National Park preserve visual echoes of this deep time. Layer upon layer of rock art, some over 20,000 years old, depicts animals, spirits, hunting scenes, and even early contact with outsiders. The famous X-ray style paintings reveal the internal organs of fish and kangaroos, reflecting not only artistic skill but anatomical knowledge passed through generations. These galleries are not frozen museums, they are sacred archives, still spiritually significant today. Then came the last glacial maximum, around 20,000 years ago. Global temperatures dropped. Sea levels fell more than 100 meters, exposing vast coastal plains. Arnhem Land's shoreline extended far northward. Communities adapted again, shifting camps, altering diets, adjusting fire management practices. Fire, in fact, became one of their most powerful tools. Through controlled burns, they shaped the landscape, preventing catastrophic wildfires, encouraging new plant growth, and attracting grazing animals. Modern scientists now recognize this fire stick farming as a sophisticated environmental management system. As the Ice Age ended, melting glaciers caused seas to rise rapidly. Over thousands of years, coastlines flooded, cutting off Tasmania and reshaping northern Australia. Oral traditions from Arnhem Land speak of ancestral memories of the sea swallowing land stories that remarkably align with geological evidence of post-glacial sea level rise. These narratives may represent some of the oldest continuously transmitted historical accounts in human existence. Isolation did not mean stagnation. Aboriginal societies developed complex kinship systems regulating marriage and social responsibility across clans. Trade networks stretched thousands of kilometers, exchanging ochre, stone tools, and ceremonial objects. Macassan sailors from what is now Indonesia visited northern Australia centuries before European colonization, trading for sea cucumbers. Rock art even depicts their boats, a testament to cross-cultural contact long before British ships appeared on the horizon. What makes this civilization extraordinary is not monumental architecture or written empires, but continuity. Through climate upheavals, ecological shifts, and later colonial disruption, the cultural backbone endured songs, languages, ceremonies, and law embedded in memory rather than stone. When Europeans arrived in the late 18th and 19th centuries, they often misunderstood what they saw. Because there were no cities or agriculture in the European sense, outsiders assumed simplicity. Yet modern archaeology and anthropology reveal the opposite: an adaptive, knowledge-rich society finely tuned to one of the harshest environments on Earth. Survival across 60 millennia required resilience, innovation, and a worldview that bound humans to the rhythms of nature. Today, Arnhem Land remains one of Australia's most culturally intact Indigenous regions. Elders continue to teach traditional law, art, and land management practices. Ancient rock paintings are still repainted in ceremony. Languages that carry Ice Age memories are still spoken, in a world obsessed with rapid change. The story of Aboriginal Australia is a reminder that endurance can be the greatest achievement of all. They survived the Ice Age not by conquering nature, but by understanding it, listening to it, becoming part of it. And through tens of thousands of years, as continents shifted and seas rose, their culture did not merely survive, it remembered.